On this episode of The Walking Dead, Mom jumps through the TV and punches Negan. Or maybe pulls him by the ear and gives him a spanking.
Gives him a spanking and a timeout.
So, welcome back, everyone. What are we watching today? The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead.
Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
So, Mom and Kim love Negan so far.
Oh, I think
no,
you are wrong.
Yeah. I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan. He's a great actor. He is pretty terrifying as
He is
Negan.
terrifying.
He is handsome, but he's mean.
It's like, I like your teeth and your handsome face, but everything else.
God.
And those catchphrases. He just has like the craziest sayings.
Yes. Maggie.
You know those eyes.
Okay, so she got somewhere safe. Hilltop.
Dr. Carson, here at Hilltop Colony. Been asleep for a while. Suffered from the condition of ruptio placentae. It's a separation of the placenta from uterus.
Oh.
It's unusual this early, but can be caused by trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly bruises on your abdomen.
Did Luce?
No,
Thank God.
separation was small. Baby's heart rate is normal.
Where are they? Where are they both?
All the boys. Mm.
Oh, boy. Watch.
Oh, Daddy's watch.
In Glenn's pocket. I'll lay right in bed with a cigar.
Oh, my.
Then we'll stay. I'm still thinking about it. Your stay.
Thank God, you're finally awake.
Oh, Jesus is really sweet.
We thought we did. It was just an outpost.
How many of them were there?
There were a lot. Maybe hundreds.
Do you know the deal he made us take, Marcia? It's Maggie.
I still can't say her name.
Make you take the deal, Gregory.
I'm happy we could patch you up. You need to go. Make sure you let Rich know what we did for you.
Dr. Carson said I should stay.
If he thinks he has the authority to make that decision, he's mistaken. Look at me like that. If they see you here, they'll think we colluded.
Get out of my face.
I did not agree to this. If they think we helped attack their outpost, they'll do that to us. Jesus, do you have any idea what plausible deniability means? Yes. Well, then you know. It's our way out.
How do you feel about Gregory?
Oh, God.
Gregory needs to go.
Yes, he does.
You change your mind. We're headed north.
Just never know.
Mm-hmm.
He's like lost, you know?
Yes,
He's not.
I know.
Did you go with my dad?
I have to figure some things out.
What is there to figure out?
How we can do this? If we can.
We can't. For what it's worth, I'm glad you're here.
Make Gregory change his mind.
I'm going to try.
It's not good enough.
It's not. The people need me here. If it was just Gregory, it'd be worse.
So why aren't you in charge?
It's not me. I'm not a leader.
Yeah, there's Gregory.
Yeah, right? That's for sure.
What if I leave? If Maggie can stay, I'll scavenge for the Hilltop. I'll pay her way. If you just keep her safe. Would Gregory go for that?
Maybe. But I don't want that. One of the only people I'd ever met who could say things that could make you smile and wince at the same time.
It's true. She's like, yeah, you know what?
I made the bed for you and laid out some clothes. They're mine, so they're more utility than comfort.
It's okay. We won't be here much longer.
Hello there. Ooh, look at his mouth.
Gets a whole guitar.
Oh my God, look at it. Whoa.
Ugh.
Whoa. Whoa.
Why are you ruining the car? Oh, it's Carl.
Oh, yeah.
Saved you again.
Hi.
Oh, boy.
What are you doing here?
I like to drive.
Dr. Carson told you to stay off your feet.
Oh my God, the walkers are going to come right in with that noise. Why are they doing this to
Yeah,
them?
come on.
Just to intimidate?
Yeah.
They are horrible.
Oh, come on.
Uninvited guests.
Oh, you're
Oh,
right.
how
my
terrible.
God, look at them. Oh, boy. Oh. Oh, oh. Oh, wow.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Who's in there?
They bolted it
It's all
shut.
locked.
It's like a Mad Max car.
Wow, it
Come
is.
on. Come on, that's so sick.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, my gosh.
And he's just going to sit there,
Yeah.
staying
Watch
safe
her,
in his
watch her.
house.
Look at him. He's backing up.
He's in shock.
Yeah.
See, he's going to blame it on Maggie and
That's
Sasha.
right.
Watch out!
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy.
What? Oh, come
Oh,
on.
barely.
Oh, it's Maggie.
Oh, it's nice. Good, good.
Let her do it.
Oh.
Come on
Run
over.
2 for 1.
Oh.
Nice hair.
Ooh. Yeah, walk right into it. That's right.
All right.
She's off her feet.
Good for her. Yeah, that's right. Good for Maggie.
Oh, she's going to crush it to make this silent. It's going to silence it.
Yeah, good.
All
Good
right.
on that.
That's strong.
Goodbye,
Watch it doesn't
gremlin.
tip over. That's the only thing with her in it. Whoa.
Good.
Good job, guys.
Excellent.
It's like only the three of them.
He's very...
Yes.
Yes.
Finally.
Thanks, Maggie.
And only three of them. Like
Okay.
two actually fighting
I
the
know, and no
lockers.
one else is around.
Yeah,
It's just 2 guys.
I watched it.
I don't even know if she's okay.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
I don't care what they did. The answer is no. I'm not turning away a pregnant woman who helped us. I'm not turning away Sasha either. Who the hell is Sasha? They're staying.
He's completely
Yes,
oblivious.
look at him. Yeah.
I'm on us to look after the safety of this place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
behind
so
your
cute, yeah.
freaking window last
After all
night.
this time, after I set the table here,
Oh, give me a break.
I think we need to meet on that one-on-one. Just
Oh.
Oh,
well,
come on,
Come
you
on. Here we
disgusting
go.
pig.
Yes.
Are you actually implying? No. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm going to tell Miss Kaylin to keep her preserves.
Here we go.
Yeah, there they are. They keep drinking.
Look at him. Wow, look at them all.
Ah, crap.
Oh, pull up your britches.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Right.
How fun is that? Just love roller skates.
wow.
That's great.
Whoops.
Oh.
That's fun.
Oh, hello there.
And then this.
There we go.
I wouldn't think it is.
Oh, yeah.
We need to talk.
God, this guy's.
Uh-oh.
And it's getting a little claustrophobic in here, right? Wow. Just wow. And regarding last night, message received loud and clear. What was the message? You said it was loud and clear.
That you're in charge.
Just, I think you were showing us who was boss. Oh. Yeah, shit. It's just breathtaking. See, that's management by example. Crap you gotta deal with. You're telling me.
Oh, yeah, wait.
So, last night, that was us working our asses off to provide you an example.
Uh-oh.
You got a nice place. Tall walls. But you know,
Oh, yeah, I hate it.
And our three guys, they're in the closet
Holding your
or
breath.
something, right? In here?
because the people that killed them, they work for us now. And they are real go-getters, you know?
Oh, he will. I hope not. but
He's
maybe.
gonna do it.
Yeah, I bet you he will.
Right there,
Yeah, you're
a
so-
pregnant woman.
I hope they're not
Oh,
there.
you just sold
I hope
yourself.
For some reason they're gone.
He's shaking his head no. Don't. He's gonna do it.
Yeah. They're gone.
Are they there? What? Oh, alcohol.
Oh, okay.
Ah, phew.
Oh, I thought it was the other.
This is scotch. Well, not just hate this stuff. Tastes like ashtrays and window cleaner.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
But
gee.
this does look like it could harden a connoisseur. Wow. What a gesture. You say you hate it. Now you're gonna love this. Now, I'm gonna say it's from me. Not mention you, okay?
Ow.
I really want the headline on this one.
He wants a
Boy.
promotion.
Takes the whole
He goes, just
bag.
because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hate
yeah.
it doesn't mean someone else.
You're not going to have any for yourself now.
Sorry, I shouldn't ask. You want to slide that one back in. Period.
Oh, poor Gregory. I love it.
Yeah.
Exit, gentlemen.
Batmobile.
Oh,
Negamobile.
boy, yeah.
Take that painting. Yep.
Mhm.
He's stealing apples.
Solid meal, Gregory.
Mm.
I hate this. Demeaning. It's very demeaning.
You're doing it for you.
A first kid.
Yes.
Just come with me. You can't.
Just gonna go.
You're lying.
Oh, my God.
Told you to hide in the hallway closet. You said closet. This is my bedroom. What if they came in here before I...
Before you tried to give us up, they would have judged you first.
Sonny, I'm talking to Jesus. Stop. Why are you even defending her? We're here right now because she and Rich didn't handle things like they said they would. The Saviors tried to kill you. That was a misunderstanding. The Saviors leave. We get them the hell out of here before something bad really happens. Stop. There's Stan.
Good.
Do you want to make it public? You want to make the deal with Alexandria public? Lose your plausible deniability So you're going to be in charge now? No. It's just that you won't be. Maggie and Sasha are staying. I'm staying. We're all going to be one big, happy, dysfunctional family.
Just look.
There you go.
Smack him.
So we will be.
Yeah, you're going to be the most dysfunctional.
Us through this.
Ouch.
I made progress with him today. You saw. That's not what I saw. Yeah. That's what
You're
happened.
the crazy uncle.
Yeah.
We play nice. They play nice. Say, dear, Sabres can actually be quite reasonable.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh boy.
Do it again. There wasn't enough.
He freaking stole the watch.
Yeah.
Stinker.
You prick.
You.
It's
You
nuts.
scumbag. Oh, scummy.
Now. So you'll learn to start to call me by my name. Not Marcia, not dear, not honey. Maggie.
Good for you.
Maggie Ree.
Oh. Good for him.
Crap, he stole that. What
He's
a piece
so
of crap.
scummy.
Gregory's already in charge.
I know she wants to put it on his grave, but I would just
Yeah,
keep it.
boy.
Mm-hmm. And your father gave that to him.
Really? I'm not. People told me you killed walkers and a car with a tractor. I couldn't send my watch. But I'm giving it to you. We don't need anything to remember him by. We have us.
It's a good. I don't know about the watch.
Where's Jesus? He's hanging on top of one roof.
Yeah.
Find out where they live.
Jeez.
That noise.
Sharpening. Oh, with a cigar.
cigar.
Yeah, right?
Is that him?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's good. I'm glad that Jesus is with Carl. Maybe he can talk to Carl
Yeah, that's
and
right.
say,
Oh my
you
gosh,
can't
yeah.
he can't tackle him on his own.
That's for sure.
Like, how much time do we have to talk? Or
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
you know, I think they were in the last truck there, so
Yeah.
hopefully they're not going to be noticed that they try to jump free. But
Yeah.
That's right.
yeah, that's pretty courageous to be like that, huh?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's so determined, that kid, you know. He's just got the drive that just, you know,
Oh,
he
yeah.
thinks he can just do it. How are you going to do that?
That's right. By himself.
I mean, we know how powerful our group is, and they already tried. Like, Rick was very confident, and they went in, they killed a whole bunch of people, not really realizing how big this community was.
right.
And now Carl, like, I get it. Like, people want Negan dead. I mean, they want to be free again. And, you know, just to jump back on and be like, I can do this discreetly, or, you know, try to sneak in.
On himself.
That's a huge freaking risk, because you don't even know what you're getting into. You don't even know what his home looks like. You don't
Right.
even know, like, how
That's
many
right.
guards are there.
And you know there's hundreds of people behind him, you know,
Yes.
that back him up. So,
Because they're afraid of him.
yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
But I mean,
yeah.
for one kid to think that he can, I mean, he's a great kid, you know, but
He's not really
Man.
thinking it through. He's just
Yeah.
thinking with his heart, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Enid said, you know, you're doing it for you.
That's right.
Yeah. And here
Yes.
he's saying that he watched both deaths, which, you know, it's a very
Yeah.
disgusting, sickening,
Mhm.
very
It's
tragic,
sick.
very sad thing.
That's horrible.
But to actually watch, like, your family get smashed, and he's saying he did it so he doesn't hesitate when it comes to time to kill Negan. And he goes, I have to, just remember that. This is why I'm doing it, kind of thing. But like, you can never, ever unsee that. And it's just so disturbing. But I can understand what Carl is saying, but Enid was right. Like, you are going in and doing this for us, for yourself. And I know for his loved ones as well. But it's foolish thinking on my end. Like, thinking, I appreciate, I think he's an amazing, brave kid, but odds are not in your favor, as I would say.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's pretty scary. I mean, it is good, like you said, Jesus is there, because we know he has a lot of fighting skills, but still, what can the two of them do?
But I think he has a lot of knowledge. I think he can talk to him about, like,
I hope so.
they're going on two different reasons. Jesus is going there just to find out where he lives and report back to Sasha.
Yeah.
He's not going back there to infiltrate the camp, and so I'm hoping that he can talk to Carl in some way, and just on the way there say, "What are you doing? Are you really? Come on, no."
Yeah, and
let's go back, and we know where they actually are, where he really is, and then go back. Knowledge is power.
What do you think about Gregory on what he did with the closet? And
he's a coward through and through.
Well, he was going to give them up.
Yeah,
he thought, now that we know, he directed Jesus to put them in that side closet, and he didn't.
Yeah, thank goodness Jesus didn't do that, because he doesn't trust Gregory. We know how much of a coward he is. And Maggie's so smart, because she even said cowards are more dangerous, because they're unpredictable. They're going to save their own butt first, no matter what. And the first time I saw this episode, I remember feeling relief when he opened the closet and it was the alcohol, and I'm like, that's kind of a strong gesture for him to be like, because he's always drinking,
he loves
to give
his
that
alcohol,
up,
right?
And then when him and Jesus were staring at each other, I'm like, wait, maybe he switched it. I don't know, like, what happened here? Did he really give it alcohol? Until you found out later that Gregory was giving up the girls.
That's right. And so Jesus must have really just swapped out the booze. Must have been in his bedroom.
Probably the keg.
Because he's so sly and so like little
sucker punch.
But Gregory didn't want to give up that last bottle.
Right.
I wonder
he was
why.
trying to be nice. And
and that's with Negan's group. I mean, they take half, but in that case, this was a nice gesture on your end, so I'm going to take the whole thing, not just the one bottle.
And I think Jesus dumped that bottle because that was like in remembrance of Gregory. This is what I think of you. Right, this was your bottle. I took a swig of it, and I'm dumping it because of you.
Right, that I agree. And they mentioned that Negan likes that kind or something, so I was like, for both to be like, screw you.
He's got a whole box of it. So.
I mean, Gregory, it's so interesting to see these different perspectives on why certain people come into power, and he's such a snarly, annoying, cowardly man.
And he doesn't deserve it. I mean, look what happened the night before. Here he is just like whimpering in the windows. The girls take care of it. Jesus takes care of it. We had a couple of other, people in the village, saying, "What can I do?" But he's in the comforts of his own home. That's right. And then he still wants to kick them out.
Yeah.
Right.
And he says one thing to Jesus, and then he turns when the girls come in to his office, and he's like, I was having so-and-so make something for you to say thank you. And, he's such like a fake person. And he's all for himself, and he can't even remember names ever. And it's almost
what kind of leader are you?
Yeah, it's almost like, I know he doesn't care to know, but it's almost like he forces himself to be like that to show that he doesn't care too, because it's too much. Where
it's too much in your face, especially. He's
like he's trying to be a jerk, to be like, I don't really care. You're so not important to me. Right. I can step on you. You're an ant. Like, I'm gonna keep messing up your name to prove a point to you every time I see you. It's just so freaking annoying.
He is, and like, what power does he have over these people? These people are so defenseless. That's probably what it is. When he gives them, good words of encouragement or whatever, and he's bowing down to these saviors so much that, him being the leader is just easier for everybody.
I know, because that's the hardest thing. Like, who the heck? No one wants to talk to the Negans. So
You know what I mean? Yeah,
think,
exactly. Yeah, you're gonna kneel. Okay, you're gonna be the kneeler then. You're the head of our group. Then you go ahead and you talk to these evil people, and then you have other leaders like Negan. He works on fear. Everyone fears him. Then you have Rick. Everyone respects him for the most part, and they look up to him. He fights for them every second he can. And then you have a leader like Gregory. It's like, what?
Gregory.
Because they are just they're so weak, and they just like, okay, well, you do all that talk with those people, and we'll just
and sometimes
be the worker bees.
Maybe you just get a person who can kind of delegate, or is kind of decent with talking with people, and people just get stuck, and don't know how to move forward. And Jesus, I think, would be a good leader. Maggie, I totally think would be a good leader.
Yes,
but Jesus,
I think.
Yeah, is always on the move. So
he's always on the move. He's a good advisor, though.
He goes, I'll be your second hand. Why not? Or your hand. But so that'll, I'm hoping. I really like Maggie, and I think she would make a really good leader.
It's like with Deanna and Rick, she said, I think, you would be very good. She accepted the group from the outside. So much so, and she respected him. And same with Jesus and Maggie.
I also think Michelle would be a good leader too.
Yeah, there's a lot of strong roles, a lot of strong people in this show. And Sasha, she's very strong as well. And I know she lost herself for a bit, and she was so hateful and just focused on killing. But, she really does care. And it's so sad that her and Maggie share this common tragic end,
Both their guys.
And I'm glad they are together to kind of cope and just be with each other. And I am happy Enid is now there as well. But I think Sasha would also be a really good leader. And I love seeing how strong she is, because you need good, strong people like that, when it comes to all these wrongdoings, and not just the evil people, but these cowardly, selfish people. You need to be able to stand up for yourself.
And the girls are like, they probably just had an enlightening moment, like, who's this Gregory guy? Like, let's just tell him we're not leaving. They just, they thought about it overnight, and that was their plan. Like, we're not leaving, Good. No, what are they going to do to us?
And if you think about it, too, if they leave, Alexandria lied about Maggie being dead. So if Negan goes back in there and Maggie's there, that's not going to be good either.
Right.
So she's pretty much doesn't exist right now. So she has to stay invisible.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
very true.
Everything's just so dangerous, because Negan just has so many guys. It's just not good. And I just hate everyone separated again. Like here, Rick, I hate seeing him so weak and just like, this is how it is now. You got it. Like Carl was just so against it. And he's like, we have to do what Negan wants. We have to go scavenge and get things for him. And Michonne, she's trying to go along with it as best she can to support Rick and keep everyone safe, kind of. But we know she disagrees. She did verbalize that to Carl when he did confront her about it. But, she even said that even if I did think differently than Rick, I don't know. She doesn't know what the right way to go is now.
And that was a true statement, and it was kind of short, but she didn't need to extend it. She just didn't know. No, we don't know. We don't,
because it's terrible to be under this guy. Because he can kill anyone at any time, and if anyone makes a human mistake, you can just die at any time. And yet, if they try to oppose him, try to fight him, everyone might die. Mostly everyone might die. You don't know. So you're trying to keep everyone safe. So just thinking of that, what's the best way to do that? So that's where
exactly.
I don't know.
And then he has all these middle management guys that are these little Negans.
I know, and some are very confident, and they're just like, "Well, I'm your new Negan," And that is so dangerous too, because
they get cocky.
Because the Hilltop's outpost, the Negan outpost that was close to the Hilltop, was wiped out. So, isn't that interesting that the one closest to the Hilltop is the one? So the way that the guy was acting, I was kind of like, oh, well, the first time I saw this, I'm like, does he know what happened? Because that was kind of the feeling we were supposed to get. How much does he know? Does he think they're in cahoots with Rick's group? Or because it is kind of suspicious that it was close to the Hilltop.
Oh, yeah. And then when he said, oh, yeah, most of them are dead, but the others are, they're working for us. So Gregory knew, okay, I can't keep any secrets from him. I can't go against them.
Yeah. And Gregory is such a fake actor, too, because he's like always so like,
I know.
That's right, yeah. Right.
do you believe me?
Do you get what I'm saying? Oh, yeah.
Although I would probably just be like very like in shock, like, I don't know. I would just die. They would just kill me off because I'd act like so like everything's wrong. Everything looks guilty. I don't know what the right thing to say is. Oh my God, so very uneasy all the time with the Negans, huh?
What's Gregory going to do now without having anything to drink?
Gonna sober up and be worse. I don't know.
Boy,
One other thing too, I appreciate and try to understand what Maggie's saying, because you don't need objects to remember someone that you care about, and I think that's a very sweet thing, but at the same time, maybe it's a selfish thing on my end, but I would want to keep that watch, because that was my father's watch, and then that was my husband's watch, and he kept it on him for so long, and even in death.
To the day he died.
Yeah, like to the day he died, and I'm like, I would 100% keep that. I mean, I know it would be devastating as an attachment to lose it, and you want to just separate that, but I'm like, heck no, I want to keep that freaking watch. And I want to remember him every day, and because she was also like, we don't need pictures, right? And I was like, I want to keep a picture, because I get you trying to be sentimental, or you're trying to be like deeper than that, but I'm like, I would always, because like over time, like you kind of forget,
especially in this
things.
apocalypse,
Yeah, I would totally want to keep a picture.
You have nothing else, you don't have a home, you're going from place to place. You might have a temporary home for months, but it's like just something to bring with you, if you could.
And shame on Gregory for taking the watch.
Yeah, what a jerk. I actually forgot about that, so I kind of like freaked out myself. So I'm like, oh, he's a bigger
dear, that was...
He is.
What a freaking look out that window.
Yes.
That's not right.
I was so hoping that when the guy says, oh yeah, do they even remember what a corpse is? Or I'm like, oh, does that mean you're going to kill him? Is it going to be him?
That was also a thing that could have gone bad too, because he even said, oh, well, we wanted to remind you guys that we're here to keep you safe, but then your own people were able to defend yourselves when you weren't really able to do that before. So that was also like,
and then he stupidly said, oh, maybe we learned it from your people.
Yeah, in a way, it kind of worked.
It did. He bought it for the moment.
Yeah, because it's like, oh yeah, my people just automatically or just figured it out, and we're really skilled all of a sudden. But him being like such a suck up kind of just worked in his favor.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and they really didn't, canvass the area really well, because Maggie and Sasha were there and they didn't find them, so that was good.
Yeah, hopefully
as long as they got the booze and got some food and
get
the heck out of there. Sent their message and they're gone.
Gosh.
It's crazy, and there's so many Negans. Like, how do you even go against that?
I know, and that night that was pretty scary. Just but it was a perfect plan. To put the car, blast the music, lock it up so you can't really.
How much time do you really have to do all this? It's just
so quietly under the shadows of everybody. They didn't have anyone at the gate or
whistle, or maybe they told the people. Yeah, right. I mean, maybe the people at the gate were too scared and were told not to say anything and just stay up there. But or maybe they killed them. I doubt they would kill them.
Well, thank goodness for Maggie getting in the vehicle and running.
That was good.
Her farming came into play.
Yeah, that was awesome. And I know Maggie also, she was epic and she helped out a lot as well. But here, her, Sasha, and Jesus were the only ones fighting and, resolving the issue. And they were actually, Jesus and Sasha were the only ones on the ground actually fighting a ton of walkers while everyone else was watching.
Slid down that pillar. I mean, it was great.
It was insane. Yeah,
he just went right to action. Yeah.
Sure did.
Yeah, but it's good that Gregory didn't say, oh, it was all Jesus, because they might be like, oh, we're taking him back with us because he's a really good fighter, because they pick and choose people that way too, it seems like. But love the show, guys. Let us know what you thought of this episode, and we'll see you next time.
Yes.
Bye!